In this interview, she talked in depth about relationships, but the one thing she talked about was relationships that we know the most about, and that is the fact that NIVEA was married to the dream. They have 3 children together, one single child and a set of twins. Then we also know that she has a child with Lil Wayne. She was with Lil Wayne before she was ever with the Dream. She went back to Wayne after the divorce from Dream. They had a baby together. Now, I'm saying all this for the setup, because be clear that I mentioned not too long ago that NIVEA garnered one of the biggest record deals for a solo artist at the time that she got her record deal, and she quit. Not got released from the label, not got kicked off, nothing. She wrote a letter to the label and quit. Now that is a historical thing in the music industry. So anybody in the music industry that has studied, if you weren't there, but if you're younger and you don't know that story, then you haven't studied the industry, because that is a huge story in the music industry. They teach that story in school, in industry classes, I know for a fact. But either way, this is where you are going to come in with where we're going to talk in a little bit in depth about some things that I wouldn't normally talk about. And this is why I need to use my guest, because I wouldn't talk about these things because I'm a certain way and I am the wrong person. Now, I'll give some advice about life and about not putting up no crap in a relationship and all this stuff, but love and being in love and wanting that is not who I am, and so I have to have a guest for a show like this. So my first question is, because I know you love, you love the relationship, you know, it is what it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you also will call it off, you will snap it down and say cut, and you will go on, and that's just okay. There are a lot of people that stay in miserable, horrible relationships. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to someone like you, first of all, before I get to that, the cutting part and what's too much, what for you do you think is too much in a relationship? Now we're talking about a girl that got $1 million record deal, got all this money, got all these accolades, got all this stuff coming to her, would have been probably one of the biggest pop stars ever if she had not quit. What do you think is too much? But she did it all for a man, because she loved him. She loved him.
And she did say that. I can't remember if she said she was addicted to love or not, but I
said that.
Okay. But I never heard that. Yes. I believe Kandi had said it best in the interview that a lot of times, a man is like, oh, you stay here and I'm going to go after it. I'm going to go work. And then the woman's like, oh, well, I just love, so I'm just gonna sit here and I'm just gonna be a housewife, or I'm just gonna be at the house waiting on you, or I'm just gonna have your babies or whatever. And Kandi was like, no, you still have to chase after your dream. You still have to go get your bag, because then you end up, I've been hearing that so much lately, to where women are like, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, or I'm a mother and I have to find myself again. I lost myself in being a wife and a mother, that I don't even know who I am anymore. So to me, that's when it gets to be too much, to where you have just, that's what NIVEA said, she will drown in love.
She did say that.
When you drown in love, when you drown in the relationship, you drown in your family, and you are not recognizable anymore because you're just mom, you're just wife. There's no individuality there, but they still have their individual personalities. That's when I feel like it's too much.
She literally, when you say, when she said the words drowned, like you literally dumped your own self down in the water, it's so much family and friends and family. When she talked about how her children, now that they're teenagers, Googled and YouTubed her music and looked at it and watched her and were like, Mom, you are dope. Like, why did you quit? Like, what's wrong with you? When you think about that this con artist that she talks about, he might have been a con artist. He was only able to garner that kind of deal for her because of her talent, because of her look. She quits. She quit. Because Wayne said, I got you. I'm going to take care of you.
He took care of her right on outside of that house.
As he told her, as he moved her into an apartment and then married Toya Wright.
I never lived in an apartment before. Let's live in an apartment. What?
You got all this money and you want to live in an apartment?
That's love will make you blind to stuff like that. Common sense ain't so common at that point. It's just, you know what? Yeah, let's live in an apartment together.
Okay. Okay. Now you told me what you think is too much, because I can't even fathom stuff like that, because my brain just does not work like that. So I cannot figure it out. Now, and I feel like I've done some stupid stuff in my life in the name of love, and it probably wasn't that stupid. It's probably just stupid to me.
Right.
But okay, so now you're in the relationship and things are going on, and maybe it's not happening the way you planned. These things are too much. What can be done to make you stay? What do you think could actually be done? Like all this, whatever is happening in the situation. You're at the wit's end. You're like the type of person who's like, now I'm not gonna. Let me just say that like us, like, because we're literally all like that. All of my cousins, my sister cousins and sister brothers, we're all ruined because we were raised a certain way, and we will leave a relationship, and we don't care how long it's been going on.
You have invested so much time.
We don't care what's invested in it. We were raised by the village. So when you grow up with the village love, you don't have to go out and search for love in other people. We know true love, and we know unconditional love, and we know value, and we not gonna stay if you are not doing and the thing about it, this is the thing now, we're gonna talk you through it. We're gonna try to help you through it. We're gonna tell you what we need. We're gonna express how we feel. We're gonna set you up for success, as they say in the workplace. But if you still can't get it together, then we're gonna say, now, if this keeps going on, I'm gonna have to leave. And then when you keep on thinking, well, you love me, you're gonna stay, we're gonna leave you, and then when you get left, you're just gonna be real sad. So now, I said all that. What could make you stay when you get to that point? Because nothing, for me, there ain't nothing you can say or do, because I've already tried all of that. What could they say to make you stay?
Well, we're family, so I'm right there with you. I feel like because how much I love and romance and all of those things. I'm just a romantic at heart and all of those things. I feel like I have the lowest tolerance. Excuse me. No, the highest tolerance. You have the lowest tolerance.
Probably.
And I feel like I have the highest tolerance to where, all right, now let's try this. Okay, let me tell you about this. Maybe we can work this out.
I think I can agree with that. Right. I think out of our clan, you might have one of those higher tolerance.
I will let a lot of stuff slide. Yeah. I will try.
Because you'll tell us stuff.
Try, ain't work. Try, ain't work.
Yeah, I will give examples where you will tell us things, and you tell us things matter-of-factly, and we're like, what the hell is wrong with you? But anyway.
Absolutely. Y'all would tell me like, excuse me? What did you hear what just came out of your mouth? Because you realize that makes absolutely no sense. Yeah. And this one right here will be the first one to be like, okay, well, I'll just wait for this one to leave. Because he knows, like, I'm not, it's to the point, I'm not the type to where I gotta prove them wrong. Oh, we're gonna make it. We're da-da-da-da. No, I have just my own limit, and I try to see the best in people. I try to see things through. I do believe that people can change, but then I also believe that when someone shows you who they are, you believe them.
You must.
You have to.
You must. And see, that is the thing that this is what I've noticed about you, because I've seen you in your relationship.
Go ahead.
They show you who they are. You don't believe them. At first,
I'd be happy.
You have
like they have rose-colored glasses.
The rose-colored
glasses are still
because
on.
You always feel like there can be more. And this is one thing, and I want to say this on camera because I want to make sure that it's reiterated. You said one time before, well, relationships are work. So this is what it is, and you were not wrong. But herein lies the problem. Relationships, no, they said relationships are work. They did not say relationships are hard work.
That's what I was gonna say.
I go to work 5 days a week. I have a whole staff of people that can keep me from having to work hard. Now, I work hard in a lot of ways, but I don't work hard every single day. And the relationship, though it may be work, does not have to be hard work.
Absolutely.
And that's the biggest difference. And that's where I think that now you are finally breaking through that.
Yes, I agree with that, because I realized, and I said that in my last situation was, yes, relationships are work, but they're not supposed to be hard, arduous, strenuous, draining work. So for me, I realized when I've had enough and it's time for me to walk away, I'm at that point, you know, where you have a job and then you wake up in the morning, you're like, okay, I don't love this job, but it's cool. I'm gonna go to work, it's fine. I'm gonna make this money, I'm gonna come home. I'm not gonna carry the baggage from work home, whatever. When you have that job, you can continue to work it. But when you get to that point to where as soon as you open your eyes, you like, Lord, thank you for this day, but I don't wanna go to work.
Yeah.
I don't wanna be bothered with these people. I don't wanna,
good.
When it's to that point, no, I gotta go. When I'm like, about the relationship, about the work, any of those things, when I see that it's not equally balanced in the sense of where I'm doing a lot of work and you're just over there coasting, oh no, I'm not about to be the hardest working member on the team and y'all just coasting, or you, the other, my significant other, is just over there coasting just like, oh, well no, she got it, she cool. Because I've gotten that, oh, she's a ride or die. No, I'm a ride or try.
I like
I'm
that.
a ride
I like that.
until you try me one too many times.
Right.
And those times with each relationship, the tries are getting less and less and less.
Because this is the one thing right here now. This is just the way I view it. And I'm sorry, you have to blame Lorraine, because she told me a long time ago that a woman is not doing you no favors by giving you no vagina. Because just like you got that one, you get another one. So it is just like, there ain't nothing wrong with me. I am well preserved. This is not all lighting and no filters or nothing going on here.
It's still tight. Those are all his teeth.
All of this, it's a whole party going on up under here.
Up underneath.
So this
He
is
smell
my
good
thing.
too.
Thank you. So I can get another one. Just if you want a relationship that bad, just go get another one. But don't be in this one that's making you miserable. Like, I don't get it. Me, I don't love. I don't.
You tolerate it?
I don't tolerate it either. Because the thing about it is, it just takes so much to get me there. And the older I get, the farther that goal is away, and the harder it is to get there. I mean, I look at my dad. My dad is well into his, what is he, 63 now? He ain't never been married. And he seems to be doing great.
That's the PG version, okay?
I'm just saying. I am just saying, like, I don't get, because I no longer get it.
I think I'm at that point as well, because I can see that with people around me, and I'm just like, I don't understand. Are you just staying to say that you have somebody? You know, and I can also see that in another sense, because in my last situation, his family was amazing. So in that situation where it's like, he aight, but his family's cool, or he aight, and this, you know, he has all of this money, or he aight, and all this stuff.
You're compensating for what you're not getting with the things that are great.
Well, he has all this other stuff, so I can make it work. No, I want it all. That's the point where I love. I say Disney ruined me. I'm out of the fairy tale sense of it, but still I'm like, it can still be better than this.
I wanted to do something different for you guys, and I really do hope that you enjoyed it. Please remember that I need for you to like, comment, share, subscribe, notification, all that stuff on YouTube, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get to this part. Thank you so much, Blondie, for joining me. She will, of course, be back. Don't y'all ever forget that I got this whole bug for this doing Blind Moment with her, which was her show. You can also see some of those episodes if you look back on my Facebook page and my videos. We used to do a show together. That's why this was so organic and so normal and flowed and regular, because we're used to doing this kind of thing. One thing I want to do before I go, please hold up those hands, because this girl right here
We'll do most of the fingers just because I messed up some of them. But
either way, she does her own nails. When the pandemic hit, she started doing her own nails. She ordered this magic machine that puts nails on your hands from Amazon. Almost. You pulled out something. Anyway, she does her own nails. Tell them where they can see your nails and what you do on Instagram. She's got a page.
Absolutely. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Blondie Lockhart. And if you want to see more of my nails, you can go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Blondie Lockhart. I'm more entertained by your show at this point. Just saying.
As will you if you watch.
Yeah. Make sure that you subscribe because you're going to want to get in the other videos. If you haven't, go back and rewatch them. Watch season 1, all of this, you're gonna get your life. So I realize I enjoy consuming the content now more than I enjoy making the content with my face in it.
That's awesome.
Still cute, but I'm just saying. So I just put my hands on here, show y'all my nails.
Well, I tell you what, as long as you will still agree to drop by here, you are welcome anytime. Because I had a great time tonight. We had a great show this week. Please remember that I need for you to have a good day, to have a good night, and to have a good life. Tune in for the next edition of Grover Takeover. We're going to come back and we're going to do this again like we do every week. Remember that I love you. I love you all. Say goodbye to my cousin Blondie. Have a good night. I forget almost every time.